Hello, Merry Christmas everyone. Welcome to Rads. Wow, Nottingham Forest just won at Old Trafford. Yeah, won at Old Trafford. I mean, ultimately we just beat an irrelevant mid-table club in 13th place while we're a European chasing side. So it's nothing too special when you think about it. But I don't know where to begin after that. I really don't. Please, everyone, get your comments under this video or below this video. You know what I mean. Comment below what you think. I want to hear it because, wow, what a response more than anything from that disappointing result against City and Arsenal, particularly Arsenal getting rolled over without any real, anything to be pleased about. City, we were more than in the game in terms of attacking, but very wasteful defensively, pretty embarrassing. Today, the goals we conceded weren't great either, but the response to those goals being conceded, the goals we scored, we were so much more clinical. Now, of course, United are not the level of Arsenal City, that can't be ignored, but we still had to go there and win. United beat Everton 4-0 last week at Old Trafford, and then Everton went and beat Wolves 4-0. So Everton, for all their problems, clearly aren't a bad side. They can go and do that. So why couldn't United beat us 4-0 if City can beat us 4-0? Based off the way we played against City, there's no reason why United couldn't have done the same. But they didn't, because we were the better team and we won at Old Trafford. I'll just say it again. I think we should just focus in on my tree for a quick second, because let's just focus on it, actually. What a decoration. What a decoration. Like, it had to be done. The combination of blue and white lights probably isn't the best idea on a Nottingham Forest channel, but that wasn't on purpose. Okay, let's just break the game down a little bit. Of course, lineup, I was very happy with it. Nico Williams coming in. I was actually thinking maybe that wouldn't have been a bad thing to do. Why play the same defence that clearly keeps conceding goals, as fantastic as having Moreno in there has been, and he wasn't in the squad today, which is a bit unusual. I did think maybe just make a change, and that might not be a bad thing to shore it up. Nico is brilliant, you know. He may not be getting many starts at the moment, but he's a fantastic player, as he's proven, well, throughout the whole of last season in particular. He came on leaps and bounds, so he thoroughly deserved a chance, and I thought he was fantastic today. Hudson-Odoi in for Elanga. I think you saw the levels in their ability. I think Elanga is a great player, but I think Hudson-Odoi does offer more, unfortunately, for Elanga. And Elliot Anderson in place of Dominguez. Again, I think everybody today was fantastic. And it's just the way we played, it reminded me of the Liverpool game. I think, you know, throughout the game, we probably could have kept the ball a little bit better. Besides that little flurry where we scored the second and third goal, we weren't the best at keeping the ball, which, you know, towards the end of the game, we had to sustain a lot of pressure when United pulled one back. But we weren't the best at keeping the ball, but we did enough. We were winning crucial headers, we were getting the ball away from danger, doing just about enough, really. And that's all that mattered ultimately. Of course, we took the lead in this game early on. Milenkovic with a bullet header, and more than most players, I think he deserved a goal because he's just been immense this season. I know I criticised him against Man City, but everybody wasn't great against City. Milenkovic ultimately has been a brick wall. I did a video about him here. Go and check it out after this video if you could do that. It's a great video in my opinion. United did get one back. It was quite scrappy. No one was really picking up Højlund, which was disappointing. Lack of communication, ironically, I think, from Milenkovic and Ola Aina on that right-hand side. But what was really impressive for me is we didn't just lose our heads. It's like, oh, we scored early, conceded not too long later, then we conceded a few and lose the game. We didn't let that get to us. We held them until half time, and then started the second half. You know, we put the game out of sight for a bit, and that is all we can ask for. You know, a response, a reaction, and we got that in abundance. And I'm just so proud and happy at the way everybody played today. It was just brilliant. Just looking at the goals, of course, in that second half. Fantastic goal from Morgan Gibbs-White. I think he struggled a little bit at times this season with injuries, suspensions, obviously. But, you know, I just hope we can have him now, you know, regularly playing again, because he's been a bit in and out of the team, and I think that's kind of affected his form at times. Hudson-Odoi initially winning the ball back, by the way, because United we're in a really poor period at the start of that second half, giving the ball away very cheaply, and we were on it straight away. Okay, United giving the ball away, but we had to be there to win it back, which we in the past haven't been. So that was fantastic. Latching on to loose balls and then knowing where to be at the right moment. And Hudson-Odoi did brilliantly to get it back and finding Morgan, brilliant finish. And then Morgan made the third goal, a ball in, initially won back by Jota Silva, who again I thought was very impressive. Just gets really stuck in to everything really, challenges. He hit the post in the first half, but he won the ball back here. Morgan put the ball in, and Chrissy Wood, again, he is now our all-time Premier League top goal scorer with 25 goals, overtaking Brian Roy. So, yeah, what an achievement. And I thought we handled the second half pretty well as well. We conceded a goal to Fernandes, no one particularly closing him down, not the greatest defending really. And at that stage, I must be honest, I was really nervous the final 20 odd minutes, like edge and receipt sort of stuff. I didn't think we were going to concede, but it was just like, oh, not again, Forest, can we not go there? That's what I was feeling. But I just felt as it went on, we're going to do this. I really felt like we were, because everything was just going just how we needed it to. We brought Morata on, went to a back three. Dominguez, Alanga and Taro Awani coming on as well. And I thought those were pretty sensible substitutions too. So yeah, I'm so overjoyed with that win, honestly. It's just what we needed. It was a bit concerning, I suppose, the Newcastle defeat, the defeat to Arsenal and City. Exceptional sides, a lot better than United ultimately, but we went down without a real fight, and just, even when we were fighting, just very poor mistakes letting us down. And it was like, has the bubble burst a little bit? We've beaten, Liverpool, drawn Chelsea, for example. Just been brilliant. Are we now incapable of that all of a sudden? I think we've proven today that we clearly are more than capable. It's just that those two are better teams at the end of the day. And on those days, yeah, we weren't the best. We made mistakes. We weren't with the right game plan. But today, every man was crucial to the way we went about it. And it's just what we needed going into this run, against Villa. Brentford are incredibly strong at home, so that's going to be a tough game away at their place. Spurs at home, not actually got anything against them so far in the Premier League, but who knows what you can do against Tottenham. I think this is just what we needed. We didn't want to be going into it with just one win against Ipswich. Hard fought win, but against those bigger teams, it's like we didn't want to be losing them all. To get a win here at Old Trafford, yeah, that's going to do the confidence the world of good. So yeah, delighted with that. We can't expect it every single time ultimately. That's why we lost to Arsenal and City. But the fact that we are capable of these sort of results now is just surreal, honestly, and very, very pleasing. So yeah, I've waffled quite a bit here. So please, if you have enjoyed this, which I'm sure you have, please say you have, because what a result. Hit the like button, subscribe to Rads if you're new. I may do a more in-depth video on this actually in the week, because I think it probably deserves it. So stay tuned to that. Please like and subscribe, of course. And yes, up the Reds. What a result.